Okay, in this video I want to show you how to create a table inside of Microsoft front page. Okay, there's a button right here, okay, that says insert table. Now there are a number of ways to insert a table, create a table and insert one, and this is a quick shortcut way. Now I'm just going to go with a table that's 1 by 1, okay, and up pops the frame. Now to resize this I can simply drag this slider across like so, and what I tend to usually do is right click, select table properties, alignment, center, change this to pixels, set it at around 750 and click OK. Okay, and it's moved to the center. Now this is the frame that I like to start off with when I'm creating a website myself, and in the middle I would put the the text of my site, pictures, and so on and so on. Now there are some cool things that you can do with this table, such as if I right click on this frame, what I can do is click on table properties. I can increase cell padding. Now if you don't know what cell padding is, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to put the cursor in here and I'm going to type something like, "This is my fantastic website." Let's just repeat that a little. Oops. This is my fantastic website. Okay, if I just copy that a few times just for demo purposes, what I'm going to do is show you what the cell padding does. Let me right click, table properties, let's do cell padding, let's put it up to 20 so you can really notice the difference. Now watch this, look on the left. Did you see that? It actually judges the distance between the letters and the edges of the table. So if I put this down to 15, let's put it down to 10, see what happens. Okay, and let's see what cell spacing does. Cell spacing puts spaces between this little frame here. Okay, so if I put this to 20, so you can actually see a noticeable difference. I'm going to click apply now. Watch this. Okay, so I'm going to put this down to what, 5? Let's say 5. Now let me show you something else. Check this out. If I right click inside the table and click on cell properties, I can actually change the background color. Let's go with something like green. Okay, see how that changed? If I right click, click on cell properties again, let's select grey. Okay, you can really have some good fun doing this. Let's change it back to white. Let's change it to a shade of really light yellow, more kind of a beige actually. Now what else can we do? Let's see, let's right click this again, table properties, let's decrease cell spacing completely. Let's put a 0 in there. See where it says border size, let's increase the border size to 3 and let's see what happens. Apply. Okay, see this border, it's become solid. Now let's select the color of this border. We can go with black. If I click apply, let's click OK. See, that looks really nice. I mean, this is a pretty common kind of combination of colors when inside of testimonials that you usually see on websites. So I'm going to click on the border, right click, table properties. Let's go with, let me show you this side, light border. Okay, let's click on apply. Let me show you the light border. Let's have a light border as maroon. Apply. Okay, that's the light border. Darker border we can have as, I don't know, let's say black. Apply. See, you've got the red on the outside and on the inner side you've got the black. Or you could just go with the fixed color of red, but you'd have to deselect these. Okay, There is another way to do this as well. If you highlight the whole table and go to Format, Borders and Shading, okay, you can actually see the different styles of borders. Now you can see that the current option selection is red. That's because we've chosen red as the color. Now we can also select the style of the lines. We could have dotted, we could have dashed, double, groove, ridge, inset, outset, and nothing. Okay, I'm going to go with outset and watch what happens. Actually, for that effect to become visible, I'm going to have to take off some of the others. Let's go with no color. Okay, so you can really notice this. Okay, we have to get rid of the red. Okay, I'm not sure if you can make that out, but there's actually a ridge here. If I increase the border size, you might be able to pick it up. Let's do 20. Yeah, can you see that kind of ridge effect there going on? Okay, check these corners out. Okay, so that's one effect. Let's go back to the table. Let's select another style. Let's go with the double. Okay, yeah, you do have to select the table properly. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do it. Okay, there we go, there's another format there. Let's try again, borders and shading. We can go with dashed black. Okay, it's picked up the table on the outside. So basically what you have to do is you do have to play around with this to get the knack of things. Okay, let me show you how to create a table within a table. It's really easy. Okay, now what you do is position the cursor where you want the table to appear. Click on Insert. Actually, you want to go to Table menu. You can either draw the table. Let me show you how to draw the table, or you can insert the table like before. Just pretty much the same thing that we did right at the beginning. I'm going to draw the table, and we can insert a row like this. See that row appear at the bottom? And we can segregate that. We can separate that by drawing, inserting a line. So then two columns would appear. There's two columns there. This little menu pop-up bar got stuck up there. Okay, let's insert another column like so. We can change the colors of these columns. By selecting cell properties. Okay. Borders and shading. We can go to, let's do groove. Have we checked groove out? No. Let's insert a table in here, and then we can see how that works out. Table. Insert table. Okay, let's do one by one. So one up there by one. Okay. We want to align this in the middle. Center. I'm hitting the enter key there. I mean, you can also fix these tables by width and height. Okay, like so. If I do by pixels, let me do 100 by 100 to be more precise. Okay, there we go, there's that. I prefer to do it manually with my hand. If we select this, we go to borders and shading. Let's do double. Okay, and there we have the double effect right in the center. Table background. You can also, yes, insert background images. Let me insert a background image now for you. So here's a professional background image that I prepared earlier. And there you have it. There is the background image. That is actually an image. Okay, now we can get rid of that image by going back to table properties and unchecking this box. And we can select a color instead, such as teal. Okay, so that's how you play around with tables. One last attempt at showing you something else. Let me select another table that's 3 by let's go by 4 by 4 wide. Okay, so here we can insert title 2. That's automatic resizing going on there. You don't need to worry about that. Title 3 and title 4. Okay, and you can also use your cursor, your mouse, to readjust the sizes. Okay, cell properties, background color, stats, you can enter in whatever data that you want here. So I think that's a pretty good tutorial now on how you can edit, create and manage tables.